Guys, how are you? This is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. I am here. I'm not going to do any card making. I am just popping in because I want to show you. I've marked up my catalog and the last chance list went live today. And if you're on my mailing list, you got an email this morning. And I think yesterday, the day before, maybe yesterday. No, it was all today. Sorry, I take that back. I know I was writing it yesterday. But anyway, it went out this morning, and it has the links to the PDF or an Excel file to download the last chance list. So today is the new sale on some of the items in the catalog. Now, I've gone through and I've marked up my catalog. I've done this every year. I think I've done this with at least the mini catalogs, and people like to grab a red marker or whatever color you like, and you might want to go through your catalog to mark up so you know what is retiring. Now, things are available while supplies last, so you'll want to grab what you can. If there's something you've been waiting for and you keep saying, oh, I'll get to it, well, now's the time. So if you're on my mailing list, I sent this out. So you could download. This is the last chance list. We're talking July through December 2022. And this is a printout of what I uploaded to my email. So you could download this. And yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm going to go through the book, and you can pull your catalog alongside and mark it up if you'd like. I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oops, I don't know if I did that right. I didn't. Hang on, I think I zoomed in and on my... No, I guess I can't with... I thought I could with this. I had a Droid before this iPhone, and I used to be able to just kind of like do this with my fingers and zoom in. So I can't right now. So I'm going to have to just go with this. So anyway, hopefully you can see what I am showing you. I do have a card class to go that starts today. And let me pull out the cards. Oh, where's my... I have another one that's missing. Well, I have 3 of the 4. Sorry, I have 3 of the 4. So when you shop with me between December 5th and December 1st, December 1st through December 15th, and spend $50 or more, you will get my card class to go kit for free. And I don't know where my 3rd card is. You'll get to see these 3. I have used, let me pull the stamp set. I am using the Celebrate with Tags stamp set this month. Well, this first half of the month, because I like it's a great stamp set for doing different things. Like, not just, I'm done with holiday cards. I'm not done with my holiday cards. I'm done with doing card class to go for holiday cards. If I had done holiday cards, I mean, this isn't going to ship till after the 15th, so you won't have them in time for Christmas. However, I've used this stamp set, which is current in the mini catalog, and it's also carried over. So if you decide you want to get it, you can go ahead and grab this on my website, donnasingleton.stampinup.net. All right, and while you're there, shop, spend $50 or more, and you'll get the card kit. Now there are 4 cards. I've got, I don't know, there's so much paper here, but there's another card with this. So I didn't do anything. This is wintry, but it's not Christmas. And I just put the XO or OX, whichever way you want to look at it. And the Celebrate with You and the Happy Birthday. There is a 4th card that I will be sure to show you once I find it again. It's in here somewhere. My craft room is chaos, and I'm looking forward to a little bit of downtime between the holidays, and so that I can clean it up. And I've been working on, I have my BOGO this weekend, December 3rd in person here at my house, and December 4th. No, I take that back. It's December 3rd and 4th. I think I put the wrong dates on my Facebook post that I did the other day. I'll have to go back and check that. But December 3rd is live. December 4th, I will be here at 10 a.m. And I'll kind of go through my stamps. I'll just have a bucket next to me and I'll just show you the stamp. I'll put it to side. And then if you decide you want that, then you can go ahead and comment in the section. That's how the BOGO will work. You can go ahead and spend, I'll explain it a little later. But anyway, I want to get back to the catalog. So that I told you about my card class to go. All right, so I want to walk through the catalog and pull yours out if you want to mark it up. I do this every year because it seems like I do it for myself, but other people seem to like it too. So you can go through and I use a red marker and I put a letter R next to the items that are retiring. And it helps to know that, I'm doing this as a business. You may be just marking up your own catalog, just so you know. So when you go back to something and you can't find it online, you'll know why. All right, so first off, this Nourish and Flourish Kit. This is retiring. And I never did get this one, but it's a pretty kit. Let me see if I can do it this way. I do want to, let me see if I can zoom down a little bit more. Just bear with me for a second. I may have to, I just want to get a little bit closer. And my iPhone doesn't work like my Droid did. So bear with me. You may see some of my really messy room. But I'm thinking this might be better. I used to be able to just go on my phone. Oh, now I have to wait till it kind of clears. Let's see. Did I get any closer? Maybe not. Maybe a little bit. I think I'll leave the catalog open like this, and I'll just move from side to side. All right, so grab your marker. So Nourish and Flourish Kit is retiring. And like I said, you can go to the email that I sent out this morning, and you can click on the download button so that you can grab this list if you'd like to see what is retiring. And there's a column of the percentage off. Some items are up to 60% off. And I've marked this up to the best that I could. Please, give me a little grace because I did this, and you will have to check online to see if things are available or not. All right. I'm doing the best I can as far as marking things up. Okay, so let's flip the page. Nothing here. But I will remind you that paper, as I'm looking at this paper pumpkin, you have till the 10th of the month to sign up for the next paper pumpkin. You always have the 10th to sign up. And this past month was really cute. It was some gift tags. But next month, it looks like they're going to be gift card holders, but they're not Christmassy. So you may want to join it for the month. Okay, so all the sweets will be retiring. And the sweets mean that they just took all the, like what it says here, and everything on the next page is in the suite. It just makes it easy if you do use one number to order. So if you're looking at sweets and you thought maybe I'll get this Sweetest Christmas suite, go online, see if it's available as a suite, because things are going fast. It's while supplies last. The sale goes through January 4th, right? Because the new catalog comes out on the 5th, but it depends on what's available. You'll have to go online to see. I will put a link in this video to my shopping store. You can go to donnasingleton.stampinup.net. All right, so this page, just about everything but the red and green ribbon is retiring. So the bundle's retiring. The both bundles are retiring. The ribbon is staying. I really like these too. These seasonal sequins. It's kind of funny because I don't usually like using sequins, but I really like these because they're adhesive back. I like the colors. I used it in my holiday workshop. Okay. The red and white glimmer paper. Now, I'm not even sure if this is available. They had run out of it. I'm not sure if they brought it back just for the sale, if they found any. But the designer paper Sweetest Christmas is retiring. So once again, this just shows you this, because sometimes the bundle retires, but the stamps don't. But in this particular case, when I've marked it like this, here's the stamp, here's the die. And then here's the bundles. So the bundles usually retire. They're usually out for that particular catalog, but sometimes they do carry them over. But most of the time, if you want to save your 10%, you grab your bundle when it comes out in the catalog. So Sweet Candy Cane's retiring. The dies are retiring. They're 20% off today, starting today. Sweet Candy Cane's bundle's retiring. On this side, let me move some things over so I can get in the image area. So these two, the bundle's retiring and the banners are retiring. I don't have the dies are retiring. I do not have the stamp set as retiring. Let me just quickly check the list. And it is stamp set. Oh boy, it is retiring. So let me grab mine. It did look a little odd. So that is retiring. I just missed that. But if you download this, it goes by page number. So I'm going to keep that right next to me. All right, so retiring. Let me see if I can pick up the pace on this. All right. Spruced Up, retiring. Stamp set and the dies are retiring. And the dies are 40% off as of today. So they're regularly $32. They're $19.20. That's a good deal. But like I said, while supplies last, everything is while supplies last. The envelope treat box, my little check mark means they're sticking around. All right. And on this next page, we have the Regal Reindeers retiring. And along with its, the dies, why does it say the dies are staying? I don't know about that. Let me look at this. Well, yeah, the dies. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have check marks. So the stamp and the dies are sticking around. All right. So here's an example of what I was just telling you. The bundle's retiring as of January 4th. But the Regal Reindeer and the reindeer dies are going to stick around. That's my little check mark. I forgot my little coding system here. Hi, Susan. How are you? So the bundle's retiring. So if you like this stamp set and dies, you can get the bundle currently for 10% off. Otherwise, once it gets carried over into another catalog, they will be sold separately. All right, so you can't take advantage of the bundle. Okay, so all three of these, the Mistletoe Magic, the bundle, and the dies are all off. The dies are 50% off. Now, I bought this bundle, and I never even used it. So I'm going to have to pull this out and use this before the end of, maybe I'll do my Christmas cards with this. Yes, I still haven't done my Christmas cards. All right, Santa's Express. The sweet collection is retiring. And everything on here, I do not believe the embossing folder, it looks like it's staying. Nope, that's retiring. I'm not sure why I don't have some of these things, but like I can just double check here because I did this really fast. Embossing folders, Charming Landscapes. Yep, that's what it was. Charming Landscapes is retiring. I did have that. I don't know what I think I gave it as a prize to one of my team members. All right, so the iridescent trim. I love this trim. That's 30% off. The adhesive back stars, 30% off. All right. The Memories and More card pack, which is right here, it looks like 50% off. And let's see, the paper's 40% off. This is really cute paper. We used it in my holiday workshop. All right, next page, that just shows us that the stamp set, dies, and the bundle are all retiring. Dies are 20% off. Next page, Joyful Flurry. All right, on this page, the adhesive back sequins and gems are retiring. Those are really pretty. If they're still available, you should grab them. Here they are right here. They're really, really pretty. The stamp, the dies, and the bundle are all retiring at the end of the year. Well, January 4th. 60% off on the dies. So in this case, you might not want to buy the bundle because you definitely don't want to buy the bundle. If you buy it as a bundle, it's $50.25. Whereas if you buy the stamp and the dies are $13.60, 60% off. So what is that? $35.60 to get the stamp and the dies rather than getting $50. So since the dies are on sale, you might want to buy them separately. Just a little hint. Okay, gingerbread house. All 3 pieces are retiring. The stamp, the bundle, and the dies. Again, 40% off. Check it out. Do the math and see if it's better to buy them separately or the bundle. All right. All right, so this page here, let's see. So the handmade tag punch is staying, which is great. I love that punch. The holly leaves are retiring, 60% off. They're only $3. The stamp and the bundle are retiring. All right, so the punch is sticking around. But if you want to buy them together as a bundle, you can get those now for 10% off. Oh, the penguin's retiring. And the builder punch. See, this was a bundle when it initially came out. Now it's separate. The punch and the stamp are separate. But right now, the penguin punch is 60% off. It's only $7.60 if I did my math correctly. Hi, Tracy. How are you? All right, so Merriest Moments retiring, and the embossing folder, the hybrid embossing folder, which means it cuts and embosses at the same time, or you can use them separately, of course. That's 60% off. All right, so the Boughs of Holly suite again is retiring. All right, on this page, it looks like everything but these textural elements are retiring. So that ribbon's retiring, the stamp and dies are retiring, the paper's retiring. The ribbon is 30% off, so it's only $5.60 if I can read my own writing. And like I said, the texture elements are sticking around. Oh, jingle, jingle, jingle. I use this in my holiday workshop. I love the stamp set. This is retiring. The next page here, this is the Decorated with Happiness. All 3 pieces are retiring. The dies are 50% off. They're only $17. And if you look at these dies, I wonder if it's bigger on the other page. No, this is the only page. Let me see if I can get this up close so you can look at the dies themselves. So these dies, yes, some of them cut out stamped images, but this is the type of die set that you can get, like I said, 50% off. You can use the pieces separately. You don't have to have, most of them anyway. Most of them you can use separately. What I'm saying is you don't necessarily need to have the stamp set. See this card here, this branch with the brown branch with the sprigs on it, or the little leafy pines? That isn't even stamped. So what I'm trying to say is if you like some of these die images, for 50% off, only $17, that's a good price to get a die set. All right. Next page is the Christmas Barn. Retired. Dies are 20% off. Next page, the Painted Christmas paper is retiring. 60% off, so it's only $4.80. And the Family and Friends are retiring for $9.20. That's pretty good. 60% off, $9.20 for a stamp set. That's great. All right, Lights Aglow. The suite is retiring. Now, I have no idea if any of this is available because you know how popular this was. This paper, I used this suite in my, well, not this stamp set. That was actually a bundle that I gave away as the grand prize. However, we used this stamp set. We used the Festive Pearls. We used the gold ribbon. So the Brightest Glow bundle is carrying over. This whole bundle is carrying over. That's how popular it was. And usually bundles don't carry over. This Christmas Lights bundle is retiring. So the gold and vanilla, this is a beautiful ribbon. If it's even available, I'm not sure. It's beautiful. I use that in our card. That's what they got in there. They got both of these in their goodie bag from my workshop. This says it's already gone. I haven't updated this since a few days ago, but that's already gone. This Festive Foils is retiring. That's real pretty stuff. If you haven't checked that out, it's really pretty paper. It's got a sparkle to it. That's 60% off. It's not like a full pack of like our regular designer paper. It's only 6 sheets, 2 each of 3 designs, so it's really pretty. So that's 60% off. It's only $4. And this paper, this Lights Aglow, that was so popular. That's already gone. It's been gone for a while, I believe. All right, so I told you retired. This is carrying over. Even the bundle's carrying over. Okay, Scotty Dog is retiring. Christmas Scotty. Retired. The punch is 30% off. You can do stuff with just the punch alone. You don't have to have the stamp set. That's $13.30. And Seal of Approval is retiring, along with the Star Treats bags. These are 60% off. So we used these in the class. That was one of the, we decorated those. That was one of the 3D projects. No, not 3D, the packaging class we did. Okay, Window Wishes. The bundle is retiring. The window and the stamp and the dies are retiring. Dies are 20% off. If I did my math correctly, it's $27.20. And like I said, this is all at the time of me marking up my catalog, which was earlier this week. So things could have changed. The snowy white velvet sheets, 60% off. They're down at $2. You only get 2 sheets, but that's 60% off. So this North Pole Mischief is retiring. The Yeti to Party is retiring, and it's 60% off. You can get it for $7.20. I'm sorry. This was not one that I cared for too much. I'm sure there are people that like it, but not me. Sorry. Just being real. All right. Snow Crystal stamp set is carrying over. All right. So this is the Trees for Sale stamp set. Retiring. The Woodland embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, retiring, 60% off. All right. The Snowflake 12 by 12 specialty vellum is retiring. It's only $8 now instead of $10. It's only 20% off. This stamp set, Hope and Peace, it says it's going to be online only. I believe that means that it will be available. It'll still be available to purchase. Let me just see if it's any more notes on here. But I wrote the note online only. Let me see. No, it's not. So it's not retiring, but it's not going to be in the next catalog for some reason. So it will be available online. Okay, the metallic shimmer paper, 6x6 paper, specialty paper is retiring. I'm not talking about like these things because those are usually this AC means annual catalog. So we're not talking about annual catalog retiring. All right, Peace to You is retiring. Okay, the gnomes, so cute. All right, so the sweets retiring, the dies are retiring. No, the stamps retiring. Now, I have question marks here because it's not on the list. See, here's all of 43. All right, so we have the gems, the puff paint, the bundle, and the stamp set. And then the designer paper are retiring. They don't have the dies on here. So there's some question. I believe we're going to have a stamp set in the new catalog that has gnomes on it. So maybe the dies are sticking around. The blue and white, the balmy blue and white ribbon is sticking around. The gems are retiring. These are really pretty. It goes so nicely with this paper. So the gems are 60% off. So only $3. That's really a good deal. The puff paint right here is retiring, 60% off. So only $1.80. And the paper is retiring. A lot of people just looked at this. If they didn't like gnomes, they didn't want the paper. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if you can see. But the backs of this paper were really pretty. Most of them anyway. I use these in, some of them in my workshop and some at a scrapbooking crop that I did classes. This snowflake paper right here behind these gnomes was beautiful. This other snowflake paper was really pretty. The trees were pretty. The backings, I mean, aside from this one here, which was, I what were they called? Mushroom houses like on the back. So this one wasn't, but the backs of the other 5 are absolutely beautiful paper. So don't always look at the paper and say, oh, I don't like that, because the B side, what I call the B side, like, remember the old 45s we used to have? I'm dating myself now. This is a long time ago, but you'd have an A side and a B side. And the A side was the, the #1 hit or whatever, the popular song. And the B side was just another song by the same artist. Well, look at your B side of your designer paper. Okay, Snow Magic is retiring. The stamp, the dies, and the bundle are all going. That's too bad. I like that one. Okay, the All Bundled Up is retiring. Stamps retiring. Oh, the wonderful snowflakes. We use those in the class too. That's retiring. And let's see. So this is the Perched in a Tree. All right, so here's another example where the bundle's retiring, but the stamp and the dies are going to stick around. So if you like this and you've been waiting for it, buy the bundle now, because you'll get your 10% off. When it's in the next catalog, they will be separate and you won't save the 10%. Okay, next page. I think we're about halfway. The Countless Trees, 60% off. It's down to $8.40. It's a very good price for a stamp set. All right, Rustic Harvest. The Sweet is retiring, as well as, let's see. Oh, I didn't put an R here, but the black paper is. I want to just make sure. Let me get to the right page. So, yep, the Leaf and Labels Gems pack. Oh, I had some of that, and that's retired. I haven't used it yet. Isn't that horrible? I hate when I buy things and didn't use it, but the bundle's retiring. The Leaf and Gems are retiring. This is sticking around. This is your embossing additions kit with the tray and your brushes and your embossing buddy. The black paper is retiring. So if you like if you're a scrapbooker and you use black 12 by 12, you'll want to grab some of that before it disappears. And let's see, and the paper, the Rustic Harvest paper is disappearing. Not yet. I mean, it's going to stick around till the end of the month, but, grab it if you want it. So, yep, here we go. Stamp, bundle, dies, all retiring. Okay, over here, the Gathered Wheat is retiring, and the stamp is 20% off. The dies are 60% off. So in this case, do your math. I'm guessing it's better to buy these separately. Use 2 different numbers if and when you order it, rather than using the bundle, because let's see, 12, that's $17.60 and $12.40. So that is $10, $20, $30, right? If I did my math correctly. I'm doing this in my head, guys. I think I did that right. So $30 versus $47.50. So put them in separately if you want to grab this one. All right, I have a question on the dies here. So this is page 52. Let me look at my chart, make sure I did this right. So the stamp set's retiring, but they didn't say anything about the dies aren't on this sheet. So, because I'm looking at page 52, the only thing it says it's retiring, is the stamp. But yet I have an R next to the bundle, so I'm not sure about this R. All right, I'm going to put a question mark there. And I'm going to put a question mark here, because I don't know why they would, I don't know why they would retire the stamp set and keep the dies, unless everybody liked these big dies. I don't know. In any case, it's not on the list. Oh, maybe, what could be. And I have looked at the new catalog. In fact, as a demonstrator, we get to put in our pre-order starting today. So once I'm done with this video, I'm going to do that. So if you're interested in ordering early, you can join my team of Sage Stampers, and you can start ordering now. All right, so maybe, this is what I'm thinking, maybe they're keeping these dies around because maybe we have a new stamp set that will use them. Not sure. Okay, this page 53, the Soft Seedlings is retiring, and the Painted Pheasant is retiring. All right. And the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder is sticking around. I have a little check mark. So that is carrying over. Page 54. The Apple Harvest is sticking around. I'm not sure about the dies because they're not in this book. Those were the dies were released with, I'm going to see, because, yeah, 54. 54 is not even on here because it's not retiring. So I'm not sure about the dies. I'll have to check on that because they were, remember when we got like, oh, I want to say it was in June, but I'm not quite sure. We got a bunch of dies that went along with some of the earlier stamp sets. I got the dies, so it's a really cute set. Okay, let me keep going. If I keep talking, we'll never get through this. Page 55. The Star Treat bags are 60% off. They're $4. I think they were also earlier in this catalog because I remember saying to you that we used them in my card class to go. All right, so the Best Witches is retiring, and the black and white paper is retiring. If you like black and white, it's got gray in it too, but it's $8.40. It's 30% off. Next page, the Scary Cute bundle is retiring, along with the stamp set and the dies. So the dies are 40% off for $14.40. All right, the Bewitching bundle. Everything's retiring. The stamp, oh, the dies is, oh no, it's a punch. I'm sorry, it's the punch. Oh, I have written down it's gone already. Sorry, guys. If you didn't get a chance to get it, it's gone. But you know what? If you have the stamp set or want to buy the stamp set, go ahead. Because that hat's not too hard to cut out manually. But it did have some stars and the little banner that goes, little like brim to the hat, this thing here. But you could do it. If you really like this stamp set, you could cut them out. All right, so the glitter washi tape in the 3 colors is retiring. Okay, the Gingham Cottage is retiring. Oh, I just used this paper. See, I used in some of these cards. Well, like I said, I can't. The 4th card isn't here, but here's the gingham paper. I used it on my card class to go for this month. Don't forget, you can shop with me and earn it for free. Okay, so the cottage wreath and the dies are carrying over. All right, I'm not sure. I have a question mark here, so I'm not sure because the only thing on here. Well, yes, the bundle. I take that back. So the bundle is retiring because, let me see, let me make sure. Yep, so the bundle is retiring, so I'll change that question mark to an R, and let me see if there's anything left in this thing and get rid of the check mark. So the dies and the stamp are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So you could save 10% now. All right, because, yep, 59, the bundle's retiring. And then the Gingham Cottage paper is retiring, 40% off. And let's see, we're carrying over the pearl enamel effects, and the twine, the silver threaded twine is being carried over. Okay, let's see. Brightest Beauty, retiring. Oh, I can't say retiring. 60% off, so that the Golden Beauty dies are only $10. So here's another chance. If you don't want them both, use the separate numbers. Don't use the bundle number. Okay. This page, Design a Treat bundle, is retiring, as well as the stamp and the treat box dies. Those are 30% off for $27.30. Oh, the gold shimmer ribbon. Now, that's not that sheer ribbon. That's, let me show you the difference. It's really pretty ribbon. This is the ribbon, this is the gold ribbon that is carrying over. This is the pretty one. I'm not sure if it's even available right now. This is also pretty, but it's retiring. It's a very pretty, it's gold, obviously, but it's real shiny, and it's great. It ties bows well because it's got a little bit of a paper texture to it, but I really liked it a lot. So anyway, that's retiring. It's only $3.20 a spool, so that's pretty good. This is being carried over, as I said. This, they had a hard time keeping in stock. I have a feeling it's not in stock anymore anyway. But anyway, those 2 ribbons, goes away later. So the gold ribbon is retiring. And let's see. Next page. Okay, Ringed with Nature. The bundle's retiring, but the stamp set and the hybrid embossing folder are sticking around. All right, so if you liked this bundle, if you want the stamp set and the dies, this is the hybrid dies where it cuts out the die. You can put the die right inside the embossing folder to cut it out at the same time, or you can use them separately. See how that you can see the die right here? It's this big one-piece die, and it cuts out inside the embossing folder. But anyway, since these are sticking around, you can buy and you want this, use the bundle number because you'll get the 10% off. And because it tells you right here, see how it has 59 crossed off and then it says 53? That's the 10% discount you're getting. Okay, Vintage Christmas. That is retiring. All right, the Splendid Day Suite. The suite collection itself, the one number to get all the stuff on the next page, that one number is retiring. I don't even think this is available as a suite anymore. A lot of the suites sold out because once something in the grouping in the collection runs out, they can't necessarily sell it as a suite. So the suites might all be gone, but you have to check. Put in the number. If you can't find it, it means it's gone. All right. So like a lot of these things, I have them retired. They could be gone already. So I love this set too. So the Splendid Thoughts stamp and dies are retiring. The dies are 60% off. That's unbelievable. The bundle's retiring. These open leaf trinkets are retiring. They're only $3.20, 60% off. This beautiful soft seafoam ribbon is retiring. It's $2, I believe. It says, no, I'm sorry, $3.20. I can't even read my own writing. I think that's a 0. 60% off. And the designer paper, which we did my card class to go in September. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. If you didn't get it, you might want to get it for $6. All right, 60% off. All right, so next page, Forever Friendship is retiring. I didn't get this, and now when I really look back at it, like I could look at the catalogs and see something different every time I look. But this is pretty cute stamp set. Sorry, I got to take a drink of my coffee. My throat is getting sore from talking so much. Love my coffee. Okay, so retiring. I really like this here because this card is really pretty. I don't know why I never got that. I might have to go in and get that. Okay, now this one here, I'm going to write on this page because this is my card class to go for December. All right, so this is the stamp set. If you don't, and if you, all right, I'll show you 3 of the cards, like I said earlier. I don't know where my 4th one is. It's buried in here. But these are the 4 cards that I made, and these are 3 of the 4. That is my card class to go. When you can shop with me between the 1st and the 15th, spend $50 using that host code. You don't have to buy this, but you won't be able to make them exactly like mine. But you could use all my bits and pieces and a lot of people don't buy my card class to go stamp that goes with it. They shop with me. They spend the $50 on other stuff. Maybe it's all on adhesive. But they like my card kits and they put their own spin on it and use their own stamps and stuff. But for this one, you will need the bundle because you will want to pop out, unless you want to hand cut your balloons. I am going to do the basic die cutting for you if you don't have to stamp ahead of time. As in this, I'll tie your bow, I'll give you the ribbon. Like these I'll cut out for you, this oval I'll cut, and this circle I'll cut. And I'll tie your bow. And these mittens, you'll have to stamp first. If you don't have the dies, this would be easy enough to cut out those mittens. But these snowflakes, I will die cut for you. This here, there is a little die in the set that cuts out a little banner. I did it by hand. So you could actually, and I'm going to give you this blue die cut in the back, and I'll tie your bow. So, I don't know where my 4th card is, but for the most part, you don't necessarily have to have the dies unless you want to hand cut. You could hand cut. But you know what? A lot of people like to buy the dies when they buy the stamps. So that's the stamp I'm using. This one here, they're not Christmas cards. Even the mittens one is just kind of a winter one. All right. All right, so that is, so the bundle's retiring, the stamp set's carrying over, the dies are retiring, and these dies, they have some really cool tags in it, so you might want to get that. I would if I were you. Okay, let's see, very best occasion. So the stamp set and the trio punch right here is carrying over. I have a question next to the bundle, so let me check on my list here. So it's not on here. So maybe it's not retiring. I don't think, it's not on our list. So maybe it's carrying over. That's maybe why I have a question mark there. Okay, did I hit my camera? It looks like I got crooked somehow. Let me see if I can straighten myself out. I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell if I made it worse. Okay, Sun-Kissed. This is retiring. All right, I think we are at the end. That's it, because these are just the recap of all the bundles that are in here. That's it. Yeah, I didn't mark the rest of this. Oh, but you know what's retiring? Whoops, wait a sec. So these last two things, I don't know if you guys pay attention to the back of the catalog, but this is where you find out about hosting. And you become a host the minute your order gets to $150. Or if you and a couple of friends are together and say, oh yeah, I wanted to order something, and the other one says, oh, I wanted to order something, so put them together and get 10% in rewards. Plus, you can choose out of that 10%. You can choose the caroling mice for $13, or this big paper pack. This is called Celebrate Everything. It's $18 for 48 sheets. They're a real thick pack, but you can only get this as a host. So it's always good to, get your order up to 150, and then you can order this. And even though you would, for 10%, you'd have $15, you could still order this and pay the $3 overage. You don't have to get to 180, but you can. But the mouse, those were cute too. All right, so that is it, folks. That is the, where's my front of my catalog? That is those are the retiring products in this catalog. And if you're on my mailing list, I sent this out. I removed all the French from it. Sorry if you're French and like to receive the French. You can download it from Stampin' Up. But I removed the French to make it easier. I gave you a link to download it as an Excel file or a PDF. The Excel file, some people like to sort by the name. Some people, I just noticed I got rid of, there are some, I just noticed there is one French one in here. So, and there's another one I thought I got, maybe I didn't, maybe this isn't the right printout. It's not funny. I have a couple printouts here. Not that it matters, but anyway, that's that. So don't forget my Celebrate with Tags card class to go. You have till the 15th to order with me. They are not Christmas cards, so which is good because you will be, oh, I just realized how crooked I was. You will be getting this, the cards probably just before Christmas. They'll probably ship, so they're definitely not Christmas cards, but it is. I wish I had my fourth one. Now I have to dig through this and see where the fourth one is. Oops, it's upside down. All right, so you'll be getting in a kit if you shop with me for 4 cards, 2 to make 2 each of them. So you get 8 cards, plus the envelopes, plus the written instruction, and a link to a private video that I recorded to make them. All right, folks, that's it. That was the catalog walkthrough. The new catalog is out for demonstrators. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to reheat my coffee, and I'm going to put in my catalog order, my pre-order. So I will see you probably next time will be Friday at noon for my Facebook Live. And don't forget, one of the things I have going on is on Sunday at 10, I'll be right here for my BOGO event. All right, folks, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.